Okay, so welcome everybody. The first thing is I would like for us to look at the agenda. And if you look at your agenda, it has what we're going to be talking about today. And I just want to, first of all, say thank you so much for coming and hearing about the data. This is just to inform you about the data and to actually get some feedback from you as far as what we can do, what are our next steps, and just to get an idea of how you feel about the vision that I have, how you feel about the data and the goals that I've created. And I will also go over the vision. I forgot that. We'll go over that. I need to download it. We already know each other, right? So we don't need to introduce ourselves. We already know each other. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk a little bit about the purpose of this meeting is just to get honest feedback. That's all it's about. Just give me your honest feedback. I'm not going to go talk to anybody about it. It's going to be written in my paper. And if you want a copy of it, I will provide you with a copy of that paper. That's basically what it's for. And like I said, we'll go over the vision statement, the data, and the school improvement goals that I've created. And remember, this is just for my practice as a principal. So it has nothing to do with really how the school, what's happening. I will share these with your principal, whoever it is. I will share it and say, you know what, this is what I found, and these are some of the goals that I have. Okay? And so this is what I want to ask you to do. If you look at the review of the ground rules, I just want you to be respectful, be a good listener, and share your thoughts and opinions about whatever we talk about. Okay? Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay, so I'm going to share the vision with you. It's a vision statement. So now that you've seen the vision statement, we're going to go to question number 1. And it's just, what did you think about the vision statement? And is this similar or different to the vision you have for the school? And what would you add or change if you were to choose the vision statement? What would you add or what would you change? Or what did you think about it? Okay, Hilda, what did you think about it?
I like the picture, and I like the diversity of the cultures. Okay. I think it reflects many of us in here.
Okay. So you like that part?
I like that.
So you would keep that part? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. How about you, Alex?
I did like the pictures, especially of the murals, and then the Spanish guitar kind of interplayed really well with what's going on in the murals.
Okay, and so like I mentioned too, once we get our murals here at Oak Avenue, we would replace some of the pictures or some of the murals from the other schools, and we would add it. And some of the murals are from here, but some of them are not. I found some of them online that I really thought spoke about this community. Okay, how about you, ma'am?
I loved it. It was very dramatic. I liked the words. I think your words should be a little bigger.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll try bigger. The only thing that I will, and I've been thinking about it, is, like the word like linguistic. I don't know if our parents, and I don't want to be, downplay anything, if they get that. Sometimes sometimes I don't want to speak in a way that parents don't feel comfortable with it too. So I have been thinking about that. Is it too much to put linguistics and cultural and all that? Is there other words that are simpler that still have the same message? So I have been thinking a lot about that too. Okay, Eliana?
I like how you put the slide of 21st century learners, and then you follow that with the STEM components, and then you also put the arts as STEAM, all together, and then the art. I like that a lot.
Thank you. How about you, Miss Dolan?
I worry about the word artistic, because I'm not, and we're not an art school. But if we had support in arts, no, seriously, if we had support in arts, then I feel comfortable with that. But I don't feel comfortable with it right now because I don't feel like I could call myself artistic or being able to convey that with the students. And I think that the word linguistic is a bit hard. I agree with you on that because when I was watching it, I was thinking, where does it say reader?
Right.
And I know that you put linguistic in there instead, but the word reader might want to be in there for the parent.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, no, I just want to emphasize that even the vision statement, this one is not completely done. This was the first time we did it, and we are developing it. So your feedback, I'm going to take it into consideration and then try to change it according to, what I see and what I hear from parents and what I hear from teachers. When I showed it to the parents, their feeling was more about, we would like to see more murals in the school. They gravitated towards the pictures right away, not so much the message. I don't know why, but that's what they said right away. And I asked them, but how about the vision statement? And so they sort of didn't really answer that question for me, whereas you guys really answered that part. But I know what they want, at least. I know that they want something like that.
And see, for me, please, I'm not.
What does the school data tell you about student learning? What did it tell you specifically about student learning? And if anybody wants to share first, that way we let everybody think a little bit about it. What does the school data tell you about student learning at our school? Anybody want to share?
Something's going on in third grade.
Mm-hmm.
There's something that we need to engage in how their practices
That's
to
a good
learn
idea.
from them.
Maybe we could ask them, maybe we could ask the grade level, what did you do it now? What were you trying? How are you doing it? Something, let's figure out what they're doing so that we can sort of piggyback on what they're doing too.
I've
Yes.
noticed something about third grade. Yeah, I can't speak for any other grade, but I've just noticed that in third grade, they have really good camaraderie. They work really well together. And for the most part, they seem to be on the same page.
Mhm.
They really do seem to see it. That consistency,
Yeah.
I think, is what's happening. They
Consistency.
plan together, and when they plan together, it's not lip service. They plan together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've seen them work together, so they always, when they plan something, they give each person a job, and
Yeah.
I think that works for them.
So consistency here, as a teamwork, maybe they work as a team
They do.
more effectively. Okay,
They do
that's
very
good.
effectively.
Anything else that you guys see with the data? Hilda, do you have anything you want to say? Okay. Anybody else want to share anything else with the data? I think we've sort of talked about it, as we're going through it. Everybody's good with it?
The
Okay.
females are
I know.
are so
you guys
high.
Notice that? The
I
girls.
saw the chunk on the bar
Yeah.
graph
Yes, the
was
girls.
much higher, towering above a lot.
Yeah, and they do very well in certain. I think in third and fourth they do very well, and then I think they do very well in math in certain areas too in fifth. So if in your little, I gave you guys the PowerPoint, and there it has all those little graphs. If you want to continue to look at them, yes.
Has there been any comparison between the SELT levels of the girls and the boys?
You know what? I don't think so. I can ask to see, but from the data that I got to disaggregate that kind of data, that I couldn't get. It's really hard to disaggregate it. The district does most of it, and the state, but even within the state, they haven't done that. But I can
I'm
ask.
wondering if the girls are picking up language more quickly,
It could be.
and therefore
It
Girls
could be.
usually do, but